What's going on, y'all? Y'all already know the vibe. Central Ohio Creators back in the building once again. We got a super special episode in store today. The Jet taking 3 vibes here like always. Ohio Keys, you know what's going on. But today we got none other than Mr. TrigNO is in the building. Make sure he get that. Make sure you get that. Yeah, this man right here is, I mean, in my opinion, I think one of the faces, if not the main face, you know what I'm saying, of the Columbus hip hop scene right now, especially on the newer school side of things. I mean, he's definitely representing, you know what I'm saying, the Columbus sound the right way. You know, so we got a lot of people that's following the trends and stuff. This guy is 100% original, authentic with it. You go check the project for yourself. It's not capped. This man's on fire right now. I'm sure you probably got some good stuff coming up for 2025. We're going to get into it, but definitely happy to have you here.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
yes,
it,
sir.
man.
It's a pleasure, man.
Dang,
Now,
that was such kind words.
that's what we about, man. You know the narrative of Columbus, and you know, so just like the egos always play a factor. Folks don't want to work together. You know what I'm saying? It's always like those blockers stopping folks from collabing and really, you know what I'm saying, coming together. But we're here to break all that down. You know what I'm saying? We building the platforms
That's everywhere,
for this.
but you know.
Yeah, exactly. It's really everywhere. We act like we so different. You know what I mean? But we just building the platform, man. We here to shine the light on the ones who deserve it. You putting in some crazy work out here for the city right now, and it deserves acknowledgement. So that's what we here to do. You know what I mean? So let's get into it, though. Let's get into it. Go ahead, Keith.
Okay, so the first question I have for you is, what's your story and what made you get into music?
What made me get into music? That's a good question. I remember, was this third grade? It was either third grade or fifth grade because I had class with a couple of the homies. I think it was fifth grade. They had the Wanks to beat on the tape deck.
Yeah.
And then that was the first time I ever freestyled. Homies was freestyling. They was just rapping. And it's like, just go in there and do it. Just say whatever you want. And then I rhymed for the first time, like off the top of the head. And I was like, yo, I think I want to keep doing that for real. You know what I mean? So after that, for real, to be honest with you, I stopped taking notes in class. I stopped doing schoolwork. I just started writing raps, bro.
Locked in. He said, I'm about to be an artist. Forget the school shit.
I graduated, but still, like, by the hair of my chin, I was writing raps for sure.
What school did you go to?
I went to Duxbury, and then I went to Franklin Alternative Middle School. And then I went to the Charles School, and then I graduated from Beechcroft.
Okay. Beechcroft. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you from the north side?
Yeah,
for sure.
Shout out to the north side. For sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely. That's what's up. That's what's up now. Okay, so we here, you know what I'm saying, North Side representative. Is the North Side the best side? Is that what's going on?
For sure, absolutely, man.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Give us a spot, give us a reason, give us a story, something on, you know what I'm saying, what makes the North Side the best side?
Cause I was born there.
Okay.
You know
Okay. Simple enough.
Too crazy, nothing too crazy, but nah, man. That's just what groomed me, man. It's just what made me the whole Linda area. I'm from Joyce Avenue.
Okay.
That's where I was born and raised. That's some of the best people I've ever met my entire life. Like my grandma, she used to stay off of Kenmore Square, so like we was really in Joyce Avenue. You feel me? So the candy lady down the street, everybody, like, I can't forget none of these experiences. I love everything about the North Side. Everything.
For sure.
I'm glad I don't live there now. But you know, I love the North Side.
Most definitely. You know, it grooms you, like you said.
Yeah. And we got some good food there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah.
You
North Side
get
got
you
the
some
food spots.
Enos or some Island Vibes. Get you. They got some good chicken spots up there. And then, you know, yeah.
I still think Red Snapper is one of the best Jamaicans.
See a Red Snapper?
Yeah.
I ain't never had that.
Food truck. He always up north somewhere. Always up north.
Like
Cleveland. Like lately, he kind of been in between like 24th and 22nd, 23rd.
Off Cleveland Ave?
Yeah.
The spot used to be the Green Car Wash, but yeah. He hard to top. Brown stew. Yeah.
I need to go there immediately.
Shout out to Red Snapper.
I ain't even hip.
We gonna go get hip.
For sure.
Definitely.
That's just like a crazy name too.
Like, yeah, like it just sound like, what? What's
that's
that?
The food, the Red Snapper.
Right.
Yeah, so I gotta go. Gotta go.
Now, I had mentioned, you know, being the face of the current new school Columbus sound. What's your opinion on, you know, like more of the veterans, the older Columbus sound compared to the new school? Like, what do you feel like are the differences, if there are? You know, have you paid attention to that at all?
Man, they gone, man. It's like, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Nah, they actually, like I remember my first time going to a Fly Union concert and just
Legends.
being amazed.
Mm.
And then later on, I think P Black opened up for him, and I want to say Third did too. I don't know, but I remember going to a Third concert and Shotty was the DJ, and Co and PA, they was both doing their thing. You feel me? So um, they're way more polished than we ever was, man.
Definitely.
To be honest with you,
I
they're
agree.
way more polished. Even like Veda, and they've seen a lot. They got a lot of game to give us, and they pretty much laid the blueprint down, like as far as rolling out music, like caring about the craft and actually rapping. Only thing that I would critique about the older school was before me and the homies came through was they really wasn't together as that much. They were like
They was all
real.
clicked up.
They were super clicked up.
Super
But it was
clicked up,
kind of
yeah.
fire though. Like
Yeah.
you had like
My dad.
we had
He was in
Third
the Columbus mob, so yeah.
word, yeah. So you had Third, you had
Fly
Exec
Union,
Gang,
Spirit.
Fly Union, Spirit. Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to the OGs. That's actually like legit family.
That's
by
my
the
family
way.
too.
Yeah. So
BHB, my uncle.
word.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yep. Malik Willoughby, all that, like that whole family. Those is like cousins to me, like distant
Good
cousins.
people too.
Yeah. So yeah, they're like way more polished than we ever was. That's what I will say. And they really cut through a lot just so we can be able to do what we do today. So much respect to all the OGs, man. Every time I see them, it's always super love, man. I always got to crack a joke or something like that, you feel me? But it's always love, and they all know how to rap really good.
Still. Yeah.
Yeah, like me and Cole did a show together not too long ago, and he was just chopping for like 10 minutes straight.
Shouts out to Coast City.
Yeah, man. And they played a beat. He just went out there and went crazy. My generation don't be doing that no more. You feel me? So we used to be at the lunch table going crazy, but you know. And I'm 31 too, so it's just like you feel me. It's kind of weird, but you know.
Same
but
age.
We hard though.
Yeah.
We hard for sure.
Yeah.
Same age. I mean, it's cool though because you know, like 31, that's like your prime years. So like for somebody like you know what I'm saying, you like really like in the prime of your styles. You know what I'm saying, really walking in that Columbus sound right now. Whereas like the people like in the 20s, they kind of still getting to that point.
Yeah.
Where you done found your sound, you got your identity, you know who you are now. You can hear that. You know what I'm saying? So
appreciate that.
yeah, it's cool to see for real. Talk about like the progress like you see in yourself from you know the 2010s to now. Like I was actually watching a lot of your videos here recently. I saw some people I went to school with, you know, the twins, Sean and Kyle.
Them is my boys.
Yeah,
man. I'm the
yeah.
triplet.
Okay, man. Yeah, shout out to them. I had seen them in the video. I was like, where to go, Sean and Kyle? But talk about like the progress that you see in yourself from then till now. I mean, I remember watching videos from like 7 years ago. So talk about the progress and how you feel like you've gotten better.
Well, me and Sean, we actually got 2 projects together. So that's we locked in. And Kyle, like off the strength of Sean, you know, and we got separate relationships. Like me and his brother as well. It's like that. But as far as the progress, just trial and error of you know, being super broke, living on the couch, moving out the city, moving to California, and coming back home and realizing the difference between somewhere else and home. What's like the major difference? Like some people want it, some people don't. Some people can't see it because they're too far away from where they think it is. It's just a lot. So coming up, I had to realize that. And the one thing that I always took from it was like, bruh, this music really got to be in your body. Yeah. You know what I mean? It got to be in your body. Yeah. You feel me? Like, that's the only way that's going to keep you finishing a whole album. I was talking to somebody the other day. They was like, how do you finish albums? How you finish projects? How you do this? I'm like, bruh, I finish my food when I eat it.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? When I go work out, I try to finish the workout. Yeah. So it's like, I got to finish. I got to get it done. That's just, it's in my body. I'm just trained to get it done. That's why I say I'm the hitman. I got to, in my contracts, you feel me? Got to make sure my contracts is fulfilled. Yeah. So when I get the verses done, if the verse don't sound hard, it's not done. So You know what I mean?
Yeah, get it
Throw it
back.
away,
Yeah.
get another one in. But that's like one thing that I took away from just growing up and becoming a better musician is just getting things done and realizing when it is done. Sometimes you don't know that this is just a rough draft. So sometimes you don't know that it's already done and you're doing too much.
Yeah.
So a lot of that really was just stuff that I had to pick up over the years and just was like, yeah, I'm about to. This is it right here. This sounds like exactly where I need it to be, but being very sure of what that sounds like and what that is for you. So it's just got to be in your body. Like it's a feeling. Once you hear something, be like, this is crazy. I don't need to do no more. This is it right here. So yeah, but that's probably my biggest thing that I've learned, and that's the progression. Just realizing what the product is supposed to sound like. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know what good dope is. What it tastes good.
Nah,
you know
for sure,
I mean?
for sure. So like, talk like. Because I mean, I feel like a lot of times I see that with people where it be like they'll end up holding themselves up, like they won't even drop something, they won't even post nothing because they got to keep tweaking it. What do you do to be like, all right, let it go, this is it, like just trust it, it's good now?
Me personally, I gotta do more than one thing.
Okay.
I gotta do more than one thing, fam. Like if I'm working on like one song or one project, then I'll probably be on that. I'll probably be tweaking. Like, I gotta fix this little thing. Like, nah, but if I'm doing multiple projects, I'm like, all right, this sounds good. Now, what this sounded like, it's not done. I'm gonna keep working on this. Keep going back and forth. Like, every time I drop an album, I'm working on another one. Or I'm working on two of them. I think when I dropped the album Tears, I was working on 3 other projects. So, that's the one that you heard. Or that y'all heard, Just Do Right.
Just Do Right.
And working on the R&B project. And another project that I'm about to release. So, but yeah, me personally, I just got to do more than one thing. You feel me? And I do more than one thing as far as like music goes. Like I DJ and I dance, and it's just too much to keep it all in. I don't like my storage being full. You feel me? I just like to put it out there. I just got too much to
hold on to it.
Yeah,
that's real, man. And we was just talking about that with Cole here for a little while ago. Like when you got that, like what you talking about is in you. It's not on you. Like it's in you. This is who you really are at the core. When you that kind of person, it's like you're wired to have to create. Like you have to create things. That's how you express yourself. Everybody not necessarily like that. You know what I mean? Some people like their thing is different. They wired a little different. But like for them creative individuals, it almost seemed like we all like that to an extent. Because I know you be like that too. Like, man, I come in, I'm just hyped. Like, I gotta get that off today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You were 10 this morning, bro. I you know what I'm saying? I already got a beat cooked up. I'm ready to jump on the track. Let's do this. You got to get that off. You know what I mean? Like, if you holding on to that, you're going to go crazy.
Yeah,
you know
programming.
Like, it's like our therapy to a degree.
Yeah,
I mean?
100%.
Keep you sane.
Lying,
Most definitely. What is something that you feel like you would like to see with the Columbus sound going forward? Like, I feel like Columbus is growing now. We're starting to really, really walk into our identity, even though other people feel like we already have an identity in our sound. As Columbus is starting to grow, obviously we all know that. What do you feel like you'd like to see as we continue to get popularity?
I just want to see more, man. That's all I want to see. Like, what's the younger generation doing now? You know what I mean? I'm at that generation with the prime generation, but like the 20s, that's like we really looking at them.
Yeah, facts.
We like
that's where I'm at too.
Yeah, it's like like when you hear them 25-year-olds, once they hit that 25, they start rapping like
everybody
yeah,
else.
they just trying to kill you. They're trying to take your head off. So that's what I want to hear, man. I want to hear what they sounded like.
More of the youth.
Yeah, more of the youth. And I want to see better branding, and more collaboration for sure.
We can help with that.
Yeah, for sure. So with the like, what am I trying to say? As far as like just not even just rap, you feel me? Just like the music in general. I just want to hear more collaboration, more singing, more people just showcasing themselves of them in Columbus or just putting Columbus on. Like I just want to see more, man.
I feel that.
Like it's nothing like home. I know we don't like have like a specific sound or whatever, like which I mean I don't know. I think you can tell a Columbus nigga when you
Yeah,
hear
you
one.
definitely
Just
can.
saying, yeah.
So like that's that is what it is. But like I just wanna hear more, man. I'm gonna just say that. I just wanna hear more.
I feel that. I feel like hip hop, like real pure hip hop, is our true identity when it comes to our sound. Like what I'm starting to like learn from the ones that's been doing it 10, 15, maybe even 20 years, they all sound like pure hip hop. They sound like real hip hop. It's not like, it don't sound like down south. Like people who was in the the early 2010s or them 2000s, it wasn't like no down south vibes. It sounded like some hip hop vibes. At least from what I'm seeing. It might not be everybody, but
On top of that, to even go in the historical aspect, like you gotta, if you sampling or something, you gotta touch Ohio
Definitely.
at some point.
You do.
Just like shout out to the West Coast, but like it wouldn't
We-
be no,
G-Funk.
you know what I mean?
We already know. Yeah.
So, it wouldn't be that if it wasn't for
Ohio.
You feel me?
Midwest funk.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
100%.
The Midwest funk.
Speaking
Yes,
of wanting to
sir.
see more, man, I want to ask you how important you think the radio stations are to the music for local artists.
I think they still are. They give you that feeling. You know what I mean? It's like my song is on the radio. That's still a thing.
Okay.
I've never had a song on the radio. You know what I mean? But if you tell somebody like, "Oh, I'm on the radio," they gonna be like, that's hard. You feel me?
It's a
But
statement.
at the same time, like there's some people who still listen to the radio on the way to work
Right.
and all of that. So we just can't forget about them. You know what I mean? It may not be as big as it was back in the day. Like if you heard your song on the radio back in like 2005,
You was winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
you out of here.
Yeah.
But now it might not be the same impact, but like those people that do listen to the radio on the way, you want to get them too. You feel me?
Right.
So I know every now and then I'll be like, let me hear what's going on in the radio.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Most
all
definitely. Yeah, right.
You feel me?
It's like same thing. Being it's a big impact, how do you feel like our radio stations? How well do you think they do at that?
They could do better. They could do a lot better.
I agree.
And I got a lot of homies at the radio station, and they're trying. I
Right.
will say they're
It ain't
trying.
more so of the employees, it's more the system.
Just the
It's the
system,
politics behind it,
exactly.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's more whatever. They got to do better system here. For sure.
Yeah, but once that gets fixed, if ever, because I mean we probably been trying to do that since the beginning of time.
Right.
But whenever that happens, man, a lot of things will change.
For sure.
I agree.
Yeah, because like once you forget about the people, ain't nobody really trying to rock with you for real.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean? So we gotta figure that one out.
And like you said, just turning the radio off because like you said, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing the same thing. Playing the same thing.
Yeah,
So
same thing you're gonna hear on Spotify
Right.
or
Shoot,
Apple
not,
Music,
not
whatever.
even. It'd be like they just got
Yeah,
them.
not even. Play
They got
the
like them
same
select.
13 songs.
Yeah, it just be
Yeah.
like, dang, like y'all still running this one? Like
Right.
you had an opportunity to play so many different songs. How am I still hearing this?
Yeah.
Like,
You was
yeah,
right,
baby.
you remember we heard old Chris Brown come on.
That's
I
what
was
I'm saying. It'd be like you and Chris Brown and T-Pain, like all these songs you could have picked.
Dang.
Nothing
Kids-
against
You
them.
couldn't have put
You
an
know what I'm saying?
Ohio
But it's
person
just
in
like,
that slot right
Yeah.
there.
Yo,
You know,
like-
play a 7-year-old Chris Brown track.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
They can do better than that. you
But
know?
I don't think they know how important they are still.
Exactly.
And I think they just collecting a check right now.
It is. I mean, at the end of the day, radios are advertisement companies. It's all about the advertising. We look at it like it's for the music. It's really for the advertisements,
Which is
though.
that system
They
we
just
was
play the
talking
music in between, keep
Yeah.
you long enough to listen to them commercial ads again.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
the point.
That's
So,
exactly
like,
what it is.
in terms of that, it still works. It still does what it's supposed to do for those people who listen to that. They going, oh, I heard that commercial. Now
Yeah.
it still does that to them. But for us who listen for the music, yes, it's washed up now because that's not its focal point. That's not really what it's there
I
for.
mean, it really hurts like tourism, for instance. People fly in, fly out. They listen to the radio situation. They ain't hearing about.
They're not hearing anything about Columbus.
Right.
About
It'd be literally
um,
gossip from celebrities somewhere else.
Right.
They'd be like, what about
Like, we don't care.
what's going on here though? Like,
Hey,
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's like you said, there's no slight at them because there's definitely people that's there trying. It's just it's the system in place and like it just is what it is,
Right.
you know.
It's
But
a money machine right now.
Yeah,
they gotta,
sure.
They got to get a segment of something. They got to do something.
yeah, that's a good point though. It's a real good point.
Hey, can you tell us about some of your favorite performances of this year?
Like in general, like from anybody or
no, from you.
From me?
Or just big moments, you had a really good year.
I know you
Just
still do the sing and hang out.
Just Do Right came out. Well, it had to be some good performances from this year.
Cause I haven't been on stage that much this year, but it's not a performance. But my last listening party was a movie. Yeah.
Okay.
It was fire.
Was it for Just Do Right? Something different?
Yeah, Just Do Right.
Okay.
It was fire.
Okay. Your next one, you gotta invite the team out.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Most definitely.
Absolutely. I send y'all a personal invite.
That's a big bet.
100%,
That's a big bet.
man.
Yeah.
We about to do a I ain't gonna say too much.
Yeah,
I'll hit y'all.
Okay.
We getting the invite, so we gonna know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to figure it out. We know what's going on.
Yeah. It's gonna be an invite only.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Man.
That's a bet. Talk about Just Do Right though, man. And it's like no bias, you know what I'm saying? But I really do feel like that's my favorite album from this year. Shout out to everybody else, but I feel like Trig got that, you know what I'm saying, this year. Talk about what went into the album, the process, and your favorite track off of it. I got like 3 I can name all day, but like
favorite track.
Yeah, favorite track off
God. Of it. Well, so for those who don't know, so shout out to my brother Soup. That's who produced the whole project.
I saw that on there.
So
Credits.
yeah, so the first project we did was Right Just Do.
Okay.
And one thing I'm real big on is album title. Album titles, if you look at all of them, they all make sense.
Yeah.
So the first one was Right Just Do Right. So with Just Do Right, I said I want to make a rap project, just strictly raps, where I'm from, how I grew up, where I want to be. Yeah, I just want to make a hard rap project,
raw.
like
It's a raw project,
like the Purple Tape or like a Mobb Deep type album. So this would be what that was for me. And Soup is like one of the hardest with the samples. You feel me? Like chopping them joints. So pretty much like we had did 3 records randomly, and I want to say those 3 records were, it was Plot Twist, it was I Can Feel It, and it was another one. Can't think of which one it was. I Like. So we recorded them 3 records, and we didn't even know we was doing a project. So I hit him up. I was like, bro, I need some more beats, bro. I'm trying to rap.
Yeah.
Plus it was somebody, I ain't gonna say no name, somebody from the city was talking crazy
on
the rap
with the
side.
extra motivation.
It was just raps though. It was just
Okay.
rap.
I
You know what I
dig it.
mean?
Yeah,
So
I
it
dig
ain't nothing crazy or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So shout out to him. But he was talking crazy. I'm like, oh man, I think people done forgot. Like, let me get busy real quick.
Yeah.
So I hit up Soup. I was like, I need to get in the kitchen, man. So he was just like, all right, cool, pull up. So I pulled up. You know, we just was knocking out records, just knocking them out. And then that was it, pretty much. We was sitting on them. And then once Soup got those mixes done, I was like, all right, cool, let's just drop it next week. So
here we are.
that's really what it was.
Jeez.
So yeah, that was a great time, man.
Favorite track?
Writing style, bro. You write to the beat, without the beat?
To the beat.
To the beat?
Yep, to the beat. I got so many different ways I write. When I'm writing an R&B track though, sometimes I like have a melody in my head, and then like if I know somebody know how to play, then we'll just go from there. But another thing too I do is I write song titles. So if I know, I do a lot of conceptual stuff. So if I have that, then I just write a whole bunch of song titles made for that concept. So then I'll be like, all right, cool, I'm about to mess with this one right here. Mess with this one. And then, yeah.
That's dope. That's dope right there. It's a different mindset. I haven't heard nobody go about it like that before. That's all right.
When I tell you, it's in my body. It's in my body. I don't know how to do nothing else.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about math, but I can tell you how to get some money.
Hey, there it is.
You know what I mean?
There it is. Yeah,
But
that's all that matters, the results.
I'm not a writing teacher, but I know how to write, though.
For sure.
You feel me?
For
So,
sure.
like, even writing songs, like, I don't know music theory, but I know when something is off key or when something is on key.
Yeah.
And when a harmony sounds better than an octave, or an octave sounds better than a harmony, like different things like that. So, yeah.
Favorite track Off the Just Do Right.
Oh yeah. I was trying to avoid that one.
Y'all know it. I was like, nah, we circling back.
Right now, I'm in that you will never learn phase.
Okay, yeah, that one hard.
Yeah,
that one is hard.
Ugh.
Close to the end of it too.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm in my dog back phase. Sometimes I'm in my east side phase.
And get them.
But yeah.
Get them be on some hype ish. If you're feeling hype.
Just talking crazy. But yeah, right now I'm in You'll Never Learn. It's more villain like, sinister, kinda like. I'm just getting the raps off, just saying whatever's on your mind, talking crazy, just barking on people. That's where I'm at with it.
Feel it.
Yeah.
Feel that.
You have any upcoming music videos for the album?
I want to do one to Get 'Em.
That'd be a good one to do a video for too, just because of the vibe on it. Like every side of town. I don't even know nobody out west. Still come get them. You know what I'm saying?
I felt bad when I said that because like I was like, dang, I got a couple of homies out there. And they hit me up. They was just like, man, what you talking about?
Like, word is how you feeling?
I was freestyling. But I really thought, I was like, dang, I don't really know nobody out west, but I actually do. Them is the homies, too.
Shout out to them.
I ain't meet them out there, so I would never know.
Right. I feel that. Nah, that's funny. Yeah, that'd be a good video, definitely. That'd be a good song to do a video for sure.
Yeah, Get 'Em and probably...
Blood on My Hands doing the...
Blood on My Hands,
Which one give you the most traffic? That one, right? Ain't that got the most views? Well, at least on YouTube Music. I'll be on YouTube Music. I think that one had the best number.
So that one, I dropped, or me and Sue dropped that one like a year prior.
So it had a little head start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we dropped that one like
it's a banger, though. That's a good one.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I was like, let's throw that one on there. So yeah, Blood on My Hands. That's my homie Twan Rap's favorite record on there.
Blood on My Hands, definitely.
So
and that technical file. Don't sleep on that technical file.
Yeah, that's a fire one too.
He was talking on that one. Yeah. Any books, you know what I'm saying, that's influenced your life? Are you a reader at all?
Bible.
Okay.
Just the Bible.
Yes, sir.
I don't really read too much.
Book of Life.
Yeah,
sure.
You know what I mean? I need to get back on reading it like I used to. But yeah, a lot of stories in the Bible really kind of stuck with me.
Oh yeah.
And then just when I do go to church, it's my pastor tells me, or he tells everybody there things that I never forget. So
okay. Like a favorite Bible verse?
Do I have I don't think I have a favorite Bible verse. But I live by I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Yes,
sir. I got that tatted on me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so there's that one. Yeah, that's probably.
Okay.
I can dig it.
What about when everybody do music, they be like, you put me in a vibe of such and such or whatever. Have you ever been compared to somebody else, a different artist, or what kind of sound they say you got? West Coast, East Coast.
Man, I hear J. Cole a lot.
I can see that. I can see that for sure.
Kendrick Lamar a lot.
Yeah.
I've heard Boogie, Westside Boogie.
Westside Boogie. Okay.
I heard you sounded like Jid.
I don't think I heard that one before, but I love Jid. Yeah. Oh, Chance the Rapper. I hear that one a lot.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
I hear that one a lot.
J. Cole though, for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's how it's cool because that's my favorite rapper. J. Cole.
I can see the inspiration on that.
Yeah. So I'll be like, dang, word. All right, that's what's up.
Like I said, it be that real hip hop, man. Like it's one of them things. I wouldn't say it's coming back because that would mean it went away. But like when so much of the trendy sound has been, like down south has really had their way here the last 10 years with the beats and the overall sound that we hear on mainstream tip. So like when you got people who really nice at the real hip hop vibes, like the real hip hop sound, the backpack, the boom bap beats, all that kind of stuff, people really applaud that for real because that's not what's like trendy anymore. It's not that it's not hot, but it's not what's pushed. That sound's not pushed. So it's like when I hear that and the bars is on, the bars is up there. It's like, oh yeah, this that real Columbus right here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Most people kind of rely on the producer on the beat to carry them to a degree. Whereas you got people who the beat trying to keep up with me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
we trying to squabble.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a good squabble.
Yeah, for sure.
It's either gonna be a squabble or we gonna dance.
Yeah,
So,
off rip.
Yeah.
Off rip.
What do you consider the best bar you've written?
Do you have a favorite bar?
Bro, I'm so nice. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Talk that talk, bro.
If you listen to the song Nah, the whole thing is just incredible from top to bottom. I got NAH. Yep, NAH period. Top to bottom, incredible. I like take care of yourself. Take care of yourself before you embarrass yourself. How you throw dirt on my name and manage to bury yourself. Point the pistol backwards, let it ring, and marry yourself.
Yeah.
I look in the mirror and sometimes I get scared of myself.
I just heard that shit like 2 days ago. That shit hard, yeah.
I said, not Muslim, but on God, why would I lie? Why would I lie? But why would I lie?
Right.
So I said that one. That was crazy. Yeah. And then you got the quotables. You got quotable bars. It's not really a bar, but it's just like, ooh. I said, I heard my ex and her BD just got back together. If he knew what I know, he knows she's a rat forever. Facts.
The details behind it, just like, ugh.
Yeah, man, it's just like,
Just make you shake your head like,
yeah, it's just like, man. Every time I play that song, niggas be like,
yeah.
oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's a lot. I know I'm missing one. I'm like, dang, that was crazy. But I write so much, bro. Like I can't even. I can't even put it down to one. I'm gonna have to do that one day. I'm gonna have to be like, all right, what's a top 5 TrigNO bar? Because that's probably not even. Those probably aren't even the top 5 ones. Those are just the first ones that came to my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all have something that y'all heard on the project?
That first one you said, I definitely had heard that like 2 days ago when I was listening to your stuff. I'm trying to think off these 3 favorite songs I got, the bars you were saying on there. I know Technical Foul, you was on there saying like some definitely memorable, some quotable stuff. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it be. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. It be so hard. Like I'm like, damn, I'm definitely getting older. Cause I mean, when I was younger, like it was nothing to like really just bring the shit back. Bro. Now I be like, hold on, I gotta play this shit back again, or hear the beat. Then I be like, oh yeah, he was saying this. Even like I gotta hear it. Like, but
man.
yeah,
They on there though.
Most definitely is.
Quotables are there.
What we'll do is, you know what I'm saying, next time we get you to come through the stew, we can have that conversation.
Yeah,
you feel me?
definitely.
Best bars. Hey, we went through, did the research. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I might have something myself for real.
Oh,
Dang,
for
because
real.
I gotta figure that out, man. I might have to convene with the homies, like, yo.
It shouldn't be too easy to answer that question, though, for real, for real. Like, if it's easy to answer that question, you probably don't have enough good work out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you dropping bars, I'm like, I don't know, I done said a lot of shit. That's how it's supposed to be, for real.
Right.
you say my best one coming.
Yeah, you're right. Nah, yeah, facts. Facts.
What about you, like, would you rather, like, be independent, or if it was a label out there that wanted to fuck with you, is it a certain one you'll fuck with?
Man, it depends on what the money talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like, I want to be happy. You know what I mean? It's not about being like having the biggest contract or whatever. I just don't want to get bent over. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I just don't want to. I be watching how these artists be going crazy, and I just can't be like that, fam.
Is it a certain label though? You'd be like, if I had to choose, I would rock with them, or you would rather be independent?
So they got a label called Lauren. I like them. That's where Summer Walker and Westside Boogie. Who else is on there? I can't think of who all is on there, but they seem like they take care of their artists really well. Yeah. Of course,
Dreamville.
Yeah, Dreamville would be cool. Only thing about Dreamville is
That Rock Nation.
That's J. Cole.
Nah, J. Cole Dream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't he under Rock Nation?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
on the Rock Nation.
Yeah.
yeah. I think he just got off though. Only thing about
Oh, really?
Dreamville is like You know what? I can't even base it off of that. I would have to see what the waters is like when I go over there, if I'm swimming good over there or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that sounds good. Like as far as the artists over there, I think we'll create like great music. They got good producers over there. They got good artists. Everybody love Ari Lennox. I know she was complaining about the label or whatever.
Oh, that's right.
We talked about that
So they
earlier.
got Ari Lennox and Summer Walker.
Nah, so Dreamville has Ari
Dream-
Lennox.
I was about to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
I can't. Lauren got somebody else, and I'm missing it. It's somebody big, and I can't
Yeah.
think of who it is. Like it's right at the tip of my tongue.
Summer Walker, she doing her thing too. Though.
Definitely.
Oh, Black. That's
Yeah,
who it
they
is.
got
Oh, yeah.
Black.
Yeah, you got
Six,
another one.
six.
Black.
Black.
6 Lack, yeah.
Yep.
Any Columbus artists,
Oh, yeah,
producers
TDE.
you
My
like
fault.
to tap in with that you haven't worked with already?
Dang, Rashad.
Okay.
That'd be fire.
Rashad, we the last time I seen him, we ran into each other at Easton, and I don't think we've ever met a day in my life. I just kind of DM'd him. I was like, bro, I've known you work for years, fam. I'm a fan. He was like, I rock with you too. I was like, oh. So I was like, dang. So we ran into each other at Easton. Last thing,
Yeah.
first and last thing we said, we gotta work. I was like,
Say less.
That's
Yeah.
what-
yeah.
Fire.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hitting him up at some point.
Okay.
But, him, John Rogers, it's an OG.
Okay.
He did a lot of work with J. Rawls. Me and J. Rawls, we in pocket. We gonna do something, so I'm not really too worried about that. As far as artists, I don't know. I want to see what's out there. You know, yeah, I just want to see what else is out there because I'm the type of guy I am. If I like your music, I'm gonna reach out to you if I find something. And I'm not the biggest on collabing on my records either, unless it just sounds good. Like if it sounds good with what I'm doing, then that's when I want to create it. But I'm always down to collab with people though,
Okay.
like on their records or if we just doing like a Lucy or whatever. So I'm down to do that. So whatever makes sense, man. I got a record with Tay Fresh, and that never dropped, but it's just sitting there. That one is crazy.
Okay.
I'm missing somebody. Oh yeah, me and C Streets was supposed to do something.
That'd be fire. See
Yeah,
streets.
you know what I mean. Just that North Side love. Who else? Yeah, I think I've worked with like everybody who I like really
Really want to work
on
with.
my checklist. Besides a couple of people that I named, but like I don't know what all is out there anymore. So that's what I want to find out.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, we
If
can help
you
you
out
with
there,
that too.
yeah, let me
most
know something.
definitely.
I want to just take me down a rabbit hole. I want to hear some things.
Most definitely. Now, do you have like top 5 for Columbus artists? We definitely want to hear the regular top 5 too, like just top 5 all-time music artists. But you have a top 5 for Columbus artists.
Columbus artists, no order.
No order.
Gotta put Veda there.
Facts.
Veda took no time to do a feature for me, and he's always been showing me love since I was young, and I've been hip to Veda for years, like before I was even a rapper, because one of his closest friends lived across the street from me, and he was the OG. You feel me? Named Bebe, and I was cool with Bebe's nephews, and their uncle was like, you ain't better than the homie Lee. You ain't better than Lee. I'm like, bro, all right, whatever. This when I first started rapping, so I don't consider I was a rapper yet. So I heard his stuff and I saw his artwork and how he wrote it out. I was like, oh yeah, I ain't better than this nigga. I ain't got that yet. So yeah, he's there. I ain't gonna be long with it with everybody, but so there's that. Veda's up there. Jero is up there. Shout out to Jero, man. That's another person I want to work with. We had one, and then it didn't work out how I wanted it to. So that's gonna come eventually.
Okay.
Christian Gray is an R&B singer. He did gospel, and now he's just doing R&B. That's one of the.
He's dope too.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite all time. Those last two. Woo! Zach Fresh.
Okay.
Zach
All right.
Fresh.
That's a different one. All right.
He's he could do anything. Bro is like a unicorn. I ain't gonna lie to you. He'll give you an R&B record. He'll give you a turnt record. He'll give you a rapidy rap record. All of them gonna sound really good. Last one. I'm gonna just leave that last one for. I don't know. It's tough. It's too many of them out there. So I'm gonna just say a name. This might not be in my top 5, but I'm gonna just say a name. Somebody who I really rock with. Tobilla Muffin. Well, it's Tobilla now. He's super dope. Super dope.
Shouts out to him. All right. All right.
It's another Northside boy.
Got it.
Okay.
Northside representing heavy today, man. We got a lot of
Yeah,
Northside
man,
representation
you know
here
what I
today.
You know what I mean? Shout out to us.
Yes, sir. For sure, for sure. You can always get that real Columbus flavor when you go up north. You know what I'm saying? You get the real urbanness of the city.
Yeah, so, what type of legacy do you hope to leave behind? Like when it's all
Type
said
of
and
legacy.
done.
Man, I just want people to be touched. My moral or my motto is save somebody while I save myself. So, I'm just a young nigga just trying to going through things through trial and error. You know, the Lord gave me the gift of discernment, so a lot of things where I could have been, I'm not there just because, you know, I saw it before it happened. I'm like, I probably shouldn't be over there. So I'm gonna go over here. You feel me? So, just passing that down to the people that's under me, and even the people that's before me too, even the people I'm learning from, just exchanging and communication and all of that. I just want people to say like, oh man, he gave back. He gave everything he had every time. He always gave back, and he changed my life. You know what I mean?
That's real.
Because the people who tell me that I changed their life, they do the same thing for me. You know what I mean? Just that validation that I'm moving in the path that I'm moving towards, that I want to move towards, is just everything to me. You feel me? So, yeah.
What's something that resonates with all people from Columbus besides the Buckeyes?
Water tank, Fifth Ave water tank.
Oh, yeah, the Ohio
What else?
Hey, that hit. I ain't heard nobody say that
Fifth Ave
yet.
water tank. What else? The fair.
State Fair, yeah.
Easton. Eastland.
Right.
City
If you
Center.
really city center,
Yeah.
a lot of things. But yeah, man, every time I see that Fifth Ave tank, I'm like, I'm at the crib. I'm on the right side of town. I'm at the crib.
That's a good one right
That's a
there.
good one.
Yeah, man, that's probably like the one that I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gotta respect that.
You have any memorable stories growing up in Columbus?
Man, do I?
I want to say that you like to share. I know everybody got some.
I try to think of one that's like,
PG.
yeah, PG. Like, yeah, I got shot at. When I was like, nah, I ain't want to. Dang. Dang, I can only think of the bad ones. That's crazy. I remember 2017 through 2018. So that's when the homies really. So that's me, Zach Fresh, Kent. I know he's not doing music anymore, but NASA Gold. And all of my main bros, Twan Rap, Marshawn, Dirty Quan, we was like literally doing shows every week. My homie Forte was throwing them. And Cassius Keys was a part of them too. Fam, when I tell you like everybody's numbers was rising, we was making noise in the city. And that's low key how I got in touch with the older people in the community, because it was like they saw that we was moving together. We was meeting up like every week just to make beats and rap. Like Sean was making the beats. Him and Greg Owens was coming together.
Shout out to Greg.
Making yeah.
Shout out to Sean Starks.
So, yeah, man, it was a crazy time. I had the Ross formation. We was a lot bigger than we are now. And that was just something I would take with me for the rest of my life. We was doing lock-ins out of the not out of the state, but out of the city. Just creating music and Airbnbs and yeah, man, those are the times. I'm sitting here reminiscing about it right now, but like just all of the shows and everybody supporting each other. I remember literally doing shows for free, and then it gradually moved up to $50, and now it is what it is. And it's like we were doing these shows back to back. Sometimes we would be like, all right, everybody coming over here. All right, we about to go to Ruby Tuesday. Oh, we had 2x2 Fest. Oh, we over here at what's that spot called? It's a spot out east. We out here, and we doing it all of this back to back to back to back to back. So yeah, like we opening up with Bang 3. We doing all of this. So yeah, it was just crazy. Like, man, we weren't doing nothing but music. Yeah. You wouldn't have even thought we had jobs. we wasn't doing nothing but Lincoln doing music, performing. And you can see, like, the more that we was all performing, we was like, all right, you should do this when you rap and blah, blah, blah. And then everybody was getting better. And we was just literally like this. How they say Atlanta is? Yeah. We was literally like that. And then everybody just got older, and, people meet a nice young lady.
Nice little honey dip.
And then have a child.
Everything
changes. And then, people move and all types of stuff, and man, those are just times I'll keep with me for the rest of my life.
Those moments, man, you appreciate them forever.
Yeah,
because it was a moment in time.
Yep. I got love for everybody who was a part of that.
Who in your top 5? Give us top 5 music. Doesn't have to be in order. Just who's your favorite 5?
Michael Jackson is number 1.
Okay.
All right. So Michael Jackson number 1. Fred Hammond.
Okay.
Yep. Busta Rhymes, and I'm just talking about as like branding, music, genre, sound, all of that.
Okay.
Fred Hammond is my favorite gospel singer of
all time. Yeah. No, I gotta put J. Cole in there. He's my favorite rapper. So
number 4.
Then I gotta put Kendrick Lamar there. I think Kendrick Lamar is the greatest rapper of all time.
How you feel about Cole leaving out the battle?
Smart.
Yeah, like them niggas didn't want to see him, man.
Yeah,
be honest with y'all.
That's all it is.
But this the thing. Like, I think Cole he's at a place in his life where he really does not care what nobody thinks, bro.
Yeah, that's probably the best place to be too.
Fam, that is a beautiful place to be.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't care at all, and he knew he was gonna get that flack. He knew it, and he's still getting it real bad.
It comes with the territory.
It kind of hurt me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like,
it comes with the territory.
Like, Cole, why? But then I'm like,
it got personal.
Yeah, I'm not like, if I'm battling somebody, I'm not trying to be on no Tea Party type stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
That was a Tea Party for sure.
Yeah, and that's like, it got weird. If Not Like Us never came out, I was like, oh, this battle sucked.
Drake might have won if Not Like Us would have came out, because Family Matters was probably the most catchy song.
Yeah, Family Matters was tough. I mean, granted though, because he had Euphoria. When Euphoria at the beginning of it, Euphoria was at the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, but then he was on the Future joint even before that. Like, he was still kind of already. You feel me? The scale was leaning his way, kind of no matter what.
Yeah,
but Drake definitely threw some good shots in there though, for sure.
He did.
Yeah.
I feel like I like Drake's rapping more in this battle, until Kendrick dropped 616, and then after Not Like Us came out, he had to do what he had to do. When you battle Drake, you have to do that.
Yeah, you have to.
Because you're not just battling Drake, you're battling a machine. So that's why Pusha T did what he did.
Yeah.
He's like, all right,
he has to go.
like, you see
The
how
only way you
fast
can beat him is by going personal.
Drake backpedaled from Pusha T. I've never seen that.
Yeah, he got away
Ever.
from that
He
quick.
said,
See, what helped him against Pusha T was the fact that Pusha T didn't have to start him. Like, Pusha T's just like, if you like if you're a fan of him, you're a fan of him. But he doesn't have like remotely close to the stardom as Kendrick. So when Kendrick doing him like that, it's all eyes on it. Yeah. So he can't hide from that. He can't like get away from that. Pusha T's like, well, Pusha T's never gonna drop a single or something like that to make everybody who don't know him start paying attention to him.
Radio.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna never go that far with him. Kendrick, it went that far. There's no way he can avoid it now.
I think Kendrick has a problem. Like he really wants to get him out of there.
Yeah,
like,
he do. He on vengeance.
He's still like this.
Yeah, still poking at him.
Stuff going on.
The man is dead. He's still like this.
Still sending shots.
So
and that's why that lawsuit's coming.
Yeah, facts.
I mean,
facts.
That's weird too.
That's super
That's
weird.
very weird. And
very
it's
weird.
crazy because I'm like a Drake fan. Like I'm a big Drake fan, but some things I just can't get behind. Like,
He took it all the way away from hip hop.
yeah, but that might be a Toronto thing. That ain't what we do in America. You feel
Yeah,
me?
facts.
So,
Yeah, that's a big fact.
Like us.
yeah.
But still, I mean, for real though, you never really know what all he really got going on
Can't have that song
with that kind of
performed at
deal.
the Super
Even
Bowl.
it could have been something he was trying to figure out with them before Kendrick.
Yeah.
So then this Kendrick situation come about. Now it's like, oh, you pull the trigger. He gonna go ahead and try to sue him to get the deal he want. He was already mentioning that in songs before with the type of deal he was trying to get from them. You know what I'm saying? So
I think he said like 400 million.
yeah, he wanted something crazy. You know what I mean? My thing is like, so we've seen this take place where they basically put the 10-year run just about in place for the guys who've had it. Jay-Z, Wayne, Drake. You know what I'm saying? Now it's looking like that's being taken away from Drake. But do y'all really think they giving it to Kendrick for a 10-year run?
Nah,
I don't
Drake
think
had
so
like
either.
A 15-year run. We was in high school. What when So Far Gone came out? 09?
Yeah, but see, that's funny you said that because me and Shim was just talking about that. I don't feel like that wasn't the takeover yet though. Wayne was still on fire in 2010.
Now, he went to jail right for the year.
Yeah, but I'm saying when he came back, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But when he came back
Nicki
though,
and
he
Drake
was
took
still on
over.
fire though. He was still like hot though when he came back.
It's
Remember
probably when Take Care came out. That's
when Take Care came
that was
out? That's when it was
2011.
like.
Well, before Take Care, he was still doing songs for people. So they was
he was
set-
doing
they was
mixtapes
setting
and
him
stuff.
up.
So
But-
Far Gone was a
Nah,
mixtape
he
at
was
first.
writing R&B
He was writing
songs
songs
too.
for
Like
Alicia
Fall
Keys.
for
Yeah.
Your Type,
Yeah.
Alicia Keys, Unthinkable. He did the Digital Girl record. He did it's one that was big.
Remember the brand new came out before So Far Gone. That one had
Yeah.
Wayne on it too. They was like both
Mhm.
singing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hated that version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like that joint got hot though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
did.
That was
It
before the
caught fire
tape.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's when I'm gonna Take Your Girl. That was on there on that same mixtape.
Yeah. Heartbreak Drake. That's what he was doing, the Heartbreak Drakes and
Yeah,
stuff. You know what I'm
man.
saying?
He
He's
was
that dude.
figuring it
Drake
out.
songs,
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did he, you know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick threw the shots at him when they was talking about, he started messing with 21 and Thugs, and now he called Slime. Bro, he was like literally doing tapes with Gucci and them back. Like he was already going around
already in a
to
lot
like
of
the hot
Houston,
people. Like he's
Yeah.
always really been doing this. It's
Yeah.
never been a time where Drake ain't been this guy for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he always been that dude. I think now it's just the stardom, like
The stardom.
the weight of
The
it. You know what I'm
labels,
saying?
yeah.
But I
Put it
think
into perspective. That's all.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think more so it's the character.
Exactly.
You know
That-
what I mean?
That's
when
what's
he
coming
was
to
running
it.
with Gucci and them, like he was still himself.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
then now it's like this
Been
new
around
Drake.
Jay
That
Prince
aura
and
different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
that
little
aura different.
But
yeah.
people evolve too, so
Exactly.
I don't really know exactly what he got going on in his
Mhm.
life, but I don't know. It does look funny.
It
I ain't
does.
gonna
It
lie.
most
It
definitely-
looks
it-
funny,
it
like
most
some cosplay
definitely-
stuff.
it
Yeah,
do.
but I respect it. You know what I mean?
Like I was telling bro, I said this what we seeing this is peak actor turn rapper. We've
Yeah.
never seen nothing like this before. There's nobody
Ever.
else that's got this off. We've seen plenty of rappers turn actor. Never really the other way
Actor
around.
turn rapper. That's some new shit.
Like
Yeah.
everybody else who was like of that cloth had disintegrated already. Vanilla Ice, Milli Vanilli, all that kind of stuff. Like that washed up real quick.
Yeah.
We've never seen the guy who wasn't like living this kind of lifestyle be able to like take on that lifestyle
Yeah.
and run with it. And
Hold on,
really,
was Will Smith a rapper first?
yeah,
he was rapper.
yeah, he's Fresh Prince
Okay,
first
yeah,
before the
he's
show. He's
Fresh
Fresh
Prince
Prince,
first.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
Will really the first one. He like the first guy
Yeah, Will was the first
to
one.
go rapper actor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because I was trying to think of when what's that movie called?
Boys in the Hood.
Oh, Ice
Like,
Cube.
Nah,
Ice Cube.
7 Degrees of Separation.
Oh yeah, that was his first movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that
Will
was
Smith.
after Fresh Prince, right?
No, that
When
was
did Fresh Prince come out? That was still
around
80s,
the
man.
time of Fresh Prince, I thought.
Mm.
You have to see which came out first. Yeah, nah, that's.
Well, yeah.
I
But
was
yeah.
gonna say that's the beginning of it though. Look,
So
look.
we sit
It's
there
how-
and try to be like,
that's how I
"Dang,
get
what?"
deep. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
get deep like that though.
Nah, I guess Drake. Dang, that's fire. That's
Yeah.
a nice little accolade for real. Like I was an actor and turned to a rapper, even though it's kind of like here you can have whatever you want. But, I mean, hey,
And I mean, he had to be doing like the character that we seeing now is like maybe he had turned into this person, but it's like when you peep, like all these people was rocking with him. Like he had to be solid to some type of degree. You had like all these people like who was like hands on making him become this guy.
yeah.
Wayne, Jay Prince, like I said, Gucci and them came and messed with him on the come up. Like all these, he got plenty of songs with Kendrick too. Like everybody messed with Drake.
Yeah.
Either they was just like he's undeniable. We got to get him on a song,
Exactly.
or
It's a skill actor turned rapper.
Yeah.
You know how to play both
he can
sides.
put the mask on and fit any situation.
Yeah.
That like, how can you be mad at somebody like that?
Right.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
like Hitler.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Like it's like you gotta watch it because it's like deceptive
Right.
type
Right.
shit.
Right. Yeah.
You like
So, yeah,
deceptive type
let's
shit.
just kill this whole mass amount of people. Yeah, that's Drake is like Hitler.
You think so? Like
Yeah.
Hitler?
Yeah, I mean
That
just
extreme?
from the aspect of like getting people to believe in him.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I mean?
feel
But he's
that.
also talented though. He's like
Yeah.
super talented.
Yeah, I feel
So at that time, people was like looking for something new, and he
Yeah.
gave us something new. Like him at 40, that kind of changed the game for real.
He made being the singer and rapper cool. Because remember at first they was like, oh, that's the dude that be singing and stuff though. He
Yeah.
made that acceptable.
But
to
really
be
like
both.
embodying the singing.
Yeah.
Now if you was a thug singing and rapping like 50,
Yeah.
but or Ja Rule, then he was
Yeah.
cool. But
Yeah.
like he was like the soft nigga that was singing and rapping.
He was the one they had a problem with.
Yeah.
Ja Rule and they wasn't tripping. Well, anybody tripping about them singing because they know what it was.
He was
You know
like,
what
"Oh,
I'm
you cool
saying?
with Jay Prince? Oh, okay, we'll leave you alone."
Facts,
All
not
right.
facts.
They was trying to stir up something between Lil Wayne and Kendrick. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that, I mean,
I really don't think it's nothing to it just because, like, Wayne is Wayne already. It's like he would have nothing to prove for going at Kendrick for, like, that little remark. Like, that
Kendrick
was.
is such a Wayne fan. Though.
Yeah, like, I
I
just
don't
don't
think
see
he
that
would.
being, like, no
Yeah.
actual animosity. Like,
Yeah.
not enough to make songs about each other. You know what I'm
And,
saying?
Like Wayne ain't.
Kendrick's camp came out and said they wouldn't even get into that.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't that
Yeah.
deep. Like, when you listen to it, he didn't really throw, like, a shot at him. He was just like, maybe my hard work, you know what I'm saying, even disappointed him. Because, well, Wayne is disappointed because he didn't get the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
He
no,
is salty. You feel me? Like, it just
Yeah,
is what it
yeah.
is.
Right.
Like,
100%.
Gotta look at it from
yeah.
Not only that, with all the information in social media, man, the battles are dark.
Yeah,
They
it
get
is.
that
Yeah,
dark
it is.
information on you. You know what I mean? Put it out
Facts.
there that
We in the-
they were saying they didn't want to do that to Wayne.
We in the
Yeah.
digital
Yeah.
rap beef era. So, like, now, you got Drake paying Kendrick's people to tail on them and stuff.
That kind of
Let me
shit,
get the
that's what I'm
info.
saying.
They
Like,
dropping
yeah,
off the racks to
yeah,
get the
personal
info.
family
$100,000.
information
Yeah,
info.
chasing down your BM and all of that and getting
Yeah.
the scoop, the one that hates you and shit. You know what I'm
is-
saying? Like, all of
Inside
that.
scoop on when the beef first started and the Drake's people getting shot at his crib. What y'all think that was about?
That part, I
You
don't
said what
know.
happened?
But see, they
No,
was.
Remember
They
when
said
think
The
Drake's
Weeknd.
I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
thought that was the
His crib got
weekend.
shot.
The
His
Weeknd,
crib
they-
got
He ended
shot.
up
Drake's
selling that crib and
got
Yeah,
shot
the
at.
security guard got
soon,
shot.
Like shortly after that, they not like us.
Oh
dropped.
yeah,
The
I
security
did
guard
see
got
that.
shot.
Like, so
Yeah,
y'all
they
think that was
said-
tied with
Nah,
some
not
Kendrick,
Kendrick,
or
but
y'all
they
think that was
said-
just some?
Well, they were saying that was Weekend's
The
thing
Weeknd,
because
they
he
said Drake and the Weeknd got.
apparently
their
Weekend
camp-
really liked that. Like, yeah,
their
he a
camps
singing
got
nigga,
real
but they
beef.
say he really liked
They
that
said
though.
their camp got The Weeknd.
Hey,
Apparently, like he's the only one who actually did something about the
He
shit
said
Drake was
something
saying.
like that on his new song on the radio.
I'm
He
saying,
was
like,
saying
I'm
that
just
shit,
saying
like,
he might
I
be
like
singing,
that.
but he
Like,
might really be a gangster too. Shit,
Yeah.
Hammer was really like that, and he
Cause
had on the pants. You
cause
feel
of
me?
James
later,
Brown
his-
was.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah, they say Hammer
Rick
was
James.
lit.
they said Hammer was really like that for real.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't get
Hey,
caught in the
man.
facade.
Nah,
This is
for
just
real.
still entertainment. They
Hey.
get off of this mic eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Hey, niggas need to learn how to fight, man.
I think so too. Yeah, I feel that too. I don't know,
Like, bro,
man.
just go out there, and just get your
Get it out
squabble
the
Facts.
on.
Shoot
Right.
the fair
Shoot the
one.
fair one,
That's what it's
man.
about.
Money, go to the gym, train.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Like
Shoot the fair
y'all want to
one.
really make some money, like just make a celebrity boxing
I was
match.
just
You
gonna
already
say
got
that.
Jake Paul.
But see, that's the
Talk about it,
thing.
it never happened.
They don't want to do
Yeah.
that though because they know what happened if they get to that point. Somebody's gonna get
The
embarrassed.
closest
Probably
thing to that
both.
is Drake
But
and
you
Paul.
know what I'm
Paul.
saying?
You
You
With
like
Jake Paul
somebody gonna get
together.
embarrassed. They
Yeah.
get beat up in a boxing ring.
Yep.
Like you got to do that when you on the either when you on the back end or you on some you was like never really that big of a star. The people who really that's too risky to get
Yeah, right
risk
now.
getting
Yeah,
beat up in a
right
boxing
now.
ring in front of the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
Like
Fam,
you would never
I
get
would
away
be
from that in a song ever. You
I
like
would
you'd
be
never get away
so
from
down to do that. Like if
Yeah.
somebody was like, yeah, like I don't like you, but I'll be like, well, let's fight.
Oh, for
You
real.
know what I mean? I don't
That's how
want
I
to
see
shoot
it.
you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's how I see it.
They should just do that, man. I think that would fit everybody way better, man.
Yeah,
just fight.
That's like
man.
that guns down, gloves
Hey.
up type of situation.
Yeah.
What
Just
Drake?
do that.
What Drake say? West Coast niggas do fades, right? Come get this ass whip, and I'm handing them out. Like they ain't ever pull up to make that part happen.
Don't
You
do
know
it.
that they both paid enough to where they could easily do that. So like, it ain't hard for them to be able to meet up, but
Right.
they don't. Nobody really want to do that.
I see Drake.
They want
box
to talk.
too, so,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take
Drake
shot.
bigger than Kendrick, though.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, he is. He is.
He is.
He is.
He
It's
can
really-
throw his hands though. It's funny. He can throw his hands.
Yeah.
He just does his thing with his head. It's weird. Like
Drake,
yeah.
he got a weird form, but he do train a little bit. So.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen the trainer.
Yeah.
I've seen the trainer. Now
Kendrick got some hands though.
do he?
You know
he
he
do
got
got
some
some
Them
hands.
cats got some bread. They train him. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Soulja Boy trained for a little second there. He don't threaten so many people with a celebrity death
Yeah.
boxing match that.
That's crazy stuff.
Definitely.
Shout out,
He
hey.
wouldn't fight Jake Paul. You know that's how Jake Paul came up, calling
When he went to his
Soulja Boy
crib
pulled
back
up
in the
at his
day.
house.
Yeah.
He would not fight Jake
That was
Paul.
back when he was little.
I'm glad he ain't do that.
Man.
Yeah, that would have been a bad situation.
Ohio would have been up.
That would've been a bad situation for Soulja right there.
there.
Damn. Shit, he did Nate Robinson like that though. Nate Robinson went out so sad.
They made so many memes out of him.
That was crazy.
I was watching that one live too.
He
Like,
must have
damn,
had
why
some
he do him like that?
Blow up
Like,
boxing bags growing up or something. I don't know what made him think he can even fight. Did you see that? The way he was. trying
yeah,
to
it was
punch
like
him?
it was like, bro, why?
That's like the person that never even put your hands up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Throwing them
it was
punches
one of
down,
those
like,
situations.
bro, how
Bro
you
felt
even get in this ring?
he definitely went in there thinking he was an athlete and that was what mattered. Like
Yeah.
he's an athlete, so he gonna be good. It was like, bro, he actually boxes though. It's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
You
Right.
gotta at
The
least
internet
know
going
how
nuts.
to throw the punch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, the
Yeah.
formation of it, like that looked real bad.
Y'all see the vibes though, man. We got TrigNO. Hey, look, we getting off topic at this point, man. That's how the vibes is here right now. You know what I'm saying? We just here chopping it at this point, y'all. But nonetheless, though, man, it's been a pleasure having you here. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate you
y'all,
putting
man.
the time aside for us. I mean, you already know the vibes. I mean, I'm really rocking with your work right now. Can't wait to see what you got coming soon here in 2025. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can help put something together here at the studio. We about to see it, you know what I'm saying, you got a moment to spare with Beat Hustler when this thing in, because my bro got something to say on the mic, man. We got to get bro
got
in.
something to
So you
say,
got to hear
bro.
that COC beat real quick, see what it's looking like. But
I
now
do
we
have to
appreciate
ask you something
Yeah, go
before
ahead.
you go. You have like a message for the Columbus youth?
Do I have a message?
I think
for
you
the
had-
Columbus youth?
Didn't you say, you was like, just keep going? And when I think you said keep going, did you ask them that already?
No, he ain't asked
No,
me.
not
Yeah,
yet?
I was
Okay,
gonna
okay.
say, for the youth, just like literally, don't be trying to just ride a wave. And it's cliche, but I promise you, you're enough. You're enough to get to where you want to be.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
okay.
The reason why I say that is because it's a lot of people who really feel like, oh, I gotta sound like this artist. Ice Spice is popping right now. I gotta rap like her.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you know in your heart you wanna bar up or you wanna do indie music or pop music, do that, because like you'll do that. You'll maximize that because you love it. If you really love yourself and you love what you do, then you will not put yourself aside to be somebody else. So literally walk in your truth, make music in your truth. Whatever it is that you do, make sure you're walking in your truth. And if you don't know who that is, ask God to tell you who it is.
Yeah.
You know
Come
what I
on
mean?
now.
So
Stay in your lane.
Yes, sir.
for sure.
Sir.
For sure. Well, there it is, y'all. We got one of the best to do it in the city right now. He just came through and blessed the studio. Hope y'all enjoyed. Until the next one, COC. We out.
Let's see.
Yes, sir.